Let's quickly shift our focus towards the Bihar Caste Census as well, Varghese. The Bihar Caste Census and the Patna High Court is expected to pronounce its verdict today. This is on the pleas challenging the decision of the Bihar government to conduct a caste-based survey in the state. Now, after hearing a total of 5 public interest litigation pleas challenging various aspects of the survey, a bench of Chief Justice K. Vinod Chandran and Justice Partha Sarthi had reserved the verdict on the 7th of July for today's date. It may be noted that the survey was rolled out in 2 phases. The first phase, which began on the 7th of January, was a household counting exercise and it was completed by the 21st of January. The second phase started on the 15th of April, wherein the information on people's caste and their socio-economic conditions was collected. The entire exercise was scheduled to end by the May of this year. However, hearing the PIL pleas against the Bihar government's ambitious decision, the Patna High Court on the 4th of May, again 4th of May, that horrendous day when that sexual assault viral video came out, and to put an interim stay on it while observing that it prima facie amounts to a census that the state government has no power to carry out.
Exactly, because they say that the survey looks like a census.
I'm just putting it in layman terms for all the viewers. The bone of contention is just one. The survey has been done in 2 phases. The second part of that survey is the problematic phase.
The question is whether the survey,
whether the survey
amounts to a census.
Amounts to a census.
That is the question being asked.
Whether the government had the powers to carry
the
out
state government had the
survey.
See, what happens is the census is supposed to be within the purview of the union government. So now what happens is the Patna High Court is asking whether this so-called survey that you have carried out, caste-based survey, that does it impinge on the fact that you are carrying out a census which falls under the category of the union government. So this is the question that the Patna High Court has prima facie observed.
Is that the only problem here?
No, see, politically also it makes a lot of issues because, caste-based survey is something that has been demanded across a lot of states. The reason being is that caste-based surveys would relate to how you can come to know in certain regions which community is holding the sway, socio-economically, which community holds the sway and which community does not. Though the intention is to say that it is the socio-economic factors that they are looking to create better policies and things like that, it is at the end of the day politics because it gives you data. What kind of data it gives you? It gives the data of which community is dominant, which community is not dominant, which community has the largest numbers in that area, how you can have targeted way of using policies and probably reap political dividends out of it. So that is the idea behind it. But at the same time, I mean, it's been a demand going on for a long time, and of course that data is like a double-edged knife. You can use it to kill or you can use it to heal. So that kind of this thing. But the data is data at the end of the day.
I'm just going to read out some observations by the Patna High Court and then we can move on because we'll have to wait till finally that verdict is actually delivered.
Okay.
Prima facie, we are of the opinion that the state has no power to carry out a caste-based survey in the manner in which it has fashioned now, which would amount to a census, thus impinging upon the legislative power of the Union Parliament. Now, the state has no power to carry out a caste-based survey in the manner in which it has fashioned, which would amount to a census. Well, that's a complete repetition over here. All right. Now, the court has ordered that in such circumstances, we direct the state government to immediately stop the caste-based survey and ensure that the data already collected are secured and not shared with anybody till final orders are passed in the writ petition.
So
now, significantly,
I told you the data is important.
The Chief Justice-led division has also called it a matter of grave concern that the government intends to share this census data with the leaders of the different parties of the state assembly.
See, so didn't I just see, as I was speaking to you, I told you the data, it's like a knife. You can use it for political targeting as well as political delivery of mechanism and also social policies. So the issue is more about the data for political reasons. I mean, I think that's what the Chief Justice also has hit the nail on.
So the data is the problem, and
how the data can be used on the ground, probably even upsetting existing local political calculations. That is the issue about the caste census, and it is being asked across the border. There are a lot of non-BJP states that are asking for a caste census to be conducted, and that data is going to be quite a political gold field to a large extent.
Well, what does this mean for Nitish Kumar, for Lalu Prasad Yadav, for you know, the other dissenting side, you've got the Bharatiya Janata Party over there as well, RJD, JDU.
The Bharatiya Janata Party has always
Tejasvi
been
Yadav,
against the caste, census.
No, I'm saying, I mean, the verdict, what will it mean for all these, you know, stakeholders over here is something that is going to be, we'll have to wait and find out. But a caste-based census, does it fall under, does it impinge on the legislative functions of the Union Parliament or not?
I mean,
the Patna High Court.
See, it depends. You can conduct a survey, but it shouldn't sound like you have conducted a census. So, a survey is within the purview of the state government, but if certain aspects of it amounts to the functioning of saying that from the survey it has moved to probably collecting certain aspects of census kind of data, that is where the issue is.